Hey guys, I wanted to show you, I found this dream that I had in 1995, and I wrote it down, and I went back and I was reading it because I was thinking about, I was wondering if it had something to do with the solar eclipse that's coming up, and so I went back to read it. I don't know if you can read this, but it says, a long dream that I can't remember all but one thing I reminded myself to remember while I was dreaming. I saw a picture, or rather a vision. I call it a vision because it was a moving picture with thoughts and feelings. Keep in mind I was a lot younger when I wrote this. The vision was of outer space, or rather like I was in outer space, but just so you guys know, it wasn't a vision, it was actually a dream. I was sleeping while I dreamt this. At the time that I dreamt this, I didn't know the difference between visions and dreams, so that's why I said that. But it was a dream. I was asleep when I dreamt this. And then it says, I don't know if you can read it or not. The vision was of outer space, or rather like I was in outer space. I was looking at the Earth. It was lined up with another planet, which I thought was Pluto, except that Pluto is much smaller than Earth, and this planet was exactly the same size as Earth. It wasn't lined up perfectly, but like this. And then I drew that. And then it says, the other planet wasn't clear. It was kind of a ghost planet. All I could see was the outline of it, just like a circle. Okay, so when I read this, it really got me because you know, there's no such thing as a ghost planet. I mean, but that was how I interpreted it at the time, because I just, you know, I didn't know about annular solar eclipses. But the fact that I said that, here, I'll show you. Well, I guess there's no way to really prove to you guys that I really did, you know, write this in 95, but I did. My handwriting doesn't even look like that anymore. I mean, I can show you my handwriting. I mean, this is what my handwriting looks like now. Okay, that's what my handwriting looks like now. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Maybe not. But it's just, I don't write like that anymore. I had this dream when I was in my 20s. So the rest of it says, all I could see was the outline of it, just like a circle, like meaning that I just saw the outline of a circle. So the fact that I only saw the outline of it, it just makes sense that it was a solar eclipse that I was seeing, that I was actually seeing an annular solar eclipse, but I just didn't realize it because, you know, it's not possible to only see the outline of a planet. If there was a planet there, I don't see how that's possible. The only thing I can think of where I would only see the outline like a circle, the only thing I can think of is an annular solar eclipse where the moon only covers the sun partially in the center of it, and you can only see the outline of the sun. And so that's why I wanted to show you guys this, because I just keep thinking maybe this was showing an annular eclipse. And this was when I first this was when I first started having all those crazy apocalyptic dreams. This was, you know, it was right around this time period. But anyway, I'll read the rest of it. It says, okay, the other planet wasn't clear. It was kind of a ghost planet. All I could see was the outline of it, just like a circle. Anyway, the earth lit up like a ball of fire and then exploded. I didn't actually witness the explosion, but it was clear that is what happened. But I saw it consumed in fire, like the sun. It looked like a jewel smothered in gasoline and then ignited. And then I kind of like drew a picture. But I just wanted to say that I had forgotten that I thought that it exploded. But the fact that I thought that it had exploded, that doesn't mean that, I mean, it says, you know, I said I didn't actually see it explode. So that for some reason I had thought that in my mind, but that's, you know, for whatever reason, I don't know why I thought that, but I also thought that the other planet was Pluto, and that's not true either. I mean, that can't be true, because then I said it was the same size as Earth, but we all know Pluto's like smaller than the moon, so I'm just saying I don't really think that explosion part is right anymore. When I look back, I think, no, I didn't see that in my dream. But, you know, that was what I wrote at the time. But looking back, I don't think that was right. Just because it wasn't actually in my dream. But anyway, that's what it looked like there. The Earth and this other, what I thought was a planet. I thought it was another planet. And like I told you guys before, this is way before I even knew anything about Planet X. And then that was how I drew that, how it looked. And that's supposed to be Earth and the other planet. And the reason why the other planet is just a circle with no coloring in the middle is because that's how I described it in my dream. But then that makes me think, well, you know, like I was saying before, if I saw something that I only saw the outline of it, then it could very well have been the sun in an annular eclipse. And that's why I'm telling you guys, it's just really kind of freaking me out right now. Because at that time in my life, I would not have known what an annular eclipse was. And honestly, I didn't even know what an annular eclipse was until like a month ago. You know, that it can look where you only see the outline of the sun. I never knew an eclipse like that was possible. I've never seen one. Sorry, it's blurry. I don't know why it's doing that. But I guess I just wanted to share that with you guys. Just kind of thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe it was a warning of some kind, you know, years ago. Just a warning of what was to come. And maybe I got the dream because I was always writing my dreams down. I don't know. But I mean, I wasn't, you know, like I said, I wasn't doing science. I wasn't doing religion. I wasn't doing anything like that. I was doing musical theater at the time I had this dream. So I didn't know anything about astronomy or any of that. So it could have easily just be that I just completely misinterpreted what I was seeing in my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw the outline of what I thought was a planet just because I saw Earth there, and I saw this circle thing with all I could see was the outline, and I just thought it was a planet. Never occurred to me that it was an annular solar eclipse, but that may have been what I saw. So, and then the Earth caught on fire. I just think it's weird because you know, we have that annular eclipse that's similar to what I described in this dream, and then, you know, and then we also have this same month, and that's the annular eclipse is next weekend, but then the Japanese astronomers are saying that, you know, the sun is going to reverse its polarity sometime this month, and the poles are going to go quadrupolar, whatever that means for us. I have no idea. But so I just think it's kind of interesting that I had that dream of what I now think might have looked like an annular solar eclipse, plus the earth catching on fire right after that. And the thing was, I didn't even know about solar flares back then. I had no, because see, I didn't even think it was the sun in my dream, but now it makes more sense that it would be the sun. You know, it makes more sense that that the sun, that there was a solar flare that caused the Earth's atmosphere to catch on fire. You know, because I was thinking about it, and in my dream I thought that the Earth seemed like a ball of gasoline, and it kind of does make sense, you know, because we do have a lot of emissions in our atmosphere, and so in a way our atmosphere is kind of filled with gasoline, I guess, in a sense. So I don't know, it's just kind of weird, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Have a good one. I hope you're able to get out and watch the solar eclipse next Sunday.